vessels, they are hollow and thick, while a phloem, they are thinner. Phloem cells are thinner than xylem. Okay, this is very important point to know. Xylem is always in, phloem is always out. If we don't know which is xylem, which is a phloem, we look for the structure, which one is thicker and which one is hollow. Then it's going to be xylem. If you want to talk about an investigation to investigate what xylem does, or to prove that xylem carries water, we place like a celery plant or any leafy plant, leafy shoot in a colored solution. Colored solution could be using like this, which is red, or could be blue. We can use food coloring. Now we leave it overnight, or we leave it for a few hours. Once we have a cross section means like this. Then if we look under a microscope to one which gets stained, the one that gets stained is the xylem cell, or the ones are xylem vessels, as you see, xylem in, phloem out. This proves that xylem carries water while phloem doesn't, because it doesn't get colored. Now, if you want to talk about the water path, how water moves from roots up to the leaves, passing through the root, the first one. Now, as we know that water enters the root hair cells by osmosis. It's very important to know that it moves by osmosis. It moves to the root hair cell by osmosis. This is the root hair cell. It has like a projection or extension to carry water and to increase the surface area for carrying water and mineral ions. Water is carried by osmosis, while mineral ions actually are carried by active transport. Water moves by osmosis to the root hair cell. Here are the soil particles. They move to the root hair cell. Then they go to the epidermis. This is the epidermis. After the epidermis, they go to the cortex of the root. So root hair cell is an extension out of the root. So they go to the root hair cell by osmosis, then to the epidermis of the root itself, cortex, then to the xylem. As we know, xylem and phloem extends all the way in the plant. They are found all the way from roots up to the leaves and vice versa, from leaves down to the roots, such as for phloem. So root hair cell, now to the root itself, epidermis, cortex, xylem vessels, then going up to the stem, then to the leaves. It's very important to know that there are many forces that affect the water movement across the plant up to the leaves. For water, in order to be drawn or to be pulled continuously from soil up to the leaves, the water potential in the leaf should be less than the water potential of the soil. That's why water moves by osmosis from the area of high water potential to the area of low water potential. That's why leaf loses water by evaporation. As we know, when the plant photosynthesizes, stomata open. These are stomata. When there is enough water, the stomata gets swelled and becomes turgid. They open the guard cells. These are the guard cells that open. The stoma is the hole. It is not a cell. When guard cells get turgid because lots of water, they open. When there is not enough water, the stoma closes, as you see, because of the guard cells. The guard cells shrink since there is not enough water and